Well, welcome back to my channel, Looking for a Sign. I'm SJ. You guys know you're my ears and eyes. So I went ahead and shuffled the deck and pulled cards for your full moon and Taurus messages. It's just going to be really quick. We are going to do an extended, okay? Access to that down in the description box below. If you would like to purchase a reading, that is down in the description box below, as well as my Instagram page if you wanted to go ahead and check me out, okay? So, for the full moon, we have your dreams need a practical plan. It's time to release negative energy and meditate and contemplate, but that came out in the reverse. And I normally do not take reversals when I'm doing oracle cards, but Spirit told me to take it, all right? So some of the themes that you can expect to look for. With your dreams, need a practical plan. I feel a lot of future planning here, okay? But not a lot of current planning, if that makes sense. So there's something that you guys have been planning for the future, and there's just a lot of future planning, a lot of future strategic planning, I'm feeling like, but not a lot of current planning, okay? So here I feel like Spirit is encouraging you guys to do some current planning, okay? Not so much future planning as much as it currently. So currently, right now, what can I be doing or putting in to practice right now to reach that end goal, okay? So here with it's time to release negativity. This does not feel like you have negative energy around you. Stop, Zeus. Sorry, guys. That's my lab doing the most. I don't feel like you guys have negative energy around you as much as there. I can't explain it. It's like it doesn't feel like there's people in your circle that are negative. It just feels like either a family member or a close friend, because this feels like at a distance. Either they're calling you to complain, or, you know, like when your grandma calls you to tell you about the drama that's happening in the family or whatever the case may be. But it feels like whatever it is, it involves people you care about. I'm hearing like, okay, this is for someone in particular. This could be like a best friend who's going through like a divorce, or this could be like a cousin, you know, who's going through something at the moment. You know what I mean? And it's like, even though it doesn't involve you directly, you're still holding on to that energy. You know what I mean? And you're just being asked to release it because it's manifesting. It's going to be a lot of that during this full moon. So you need to learn how to release burdens that are not necessarily yours. With meditate and contemplate, I feel like that's in reverse because Spirit wants you to ground your energy. I feel like you guys have been doing a lot of meditation and a lot of praying and just a lot of soul searching and in solitude type of energy. And Spirit is kind of saying during this full moon, you can come out now, okay? Let's go ahead and check this out. Why is your dreams need a practical plan? Ooh, okay. So for some of you, I feel like your dreams need a practical plan here. Because for some of you guys are being so wrapped up. So for example, let's say that you're like, you know what? I want to open my own business, and you're researching all the things that you need to do for your own business, and you're doing all these things. But then at the same time, there's this weird feeling of like, but I can't do that until I pay off all this debt so that I can quit my job to start this business. And then you guys like get in your feelings. Like you're planning for the future, but then there's this feeling of like despair and kind of like throwing you off balance emotionally, because it's like the reality of, but like I'm not even in the position to do all of this now, but when I am, this is what I'm going to do, and these are the steps that I'm going to take to make that successful. So here with the Six of Wands, I do feel I do feel like there is this feeling like right now, wherever you're working at, you're not getting the recognition that you deserve, and you're not getting maybe the pay that you deserve, or whatever the case may be, and you really feel like you can get that through whatever practical plan that you're creating. But Spirit is saying, you know what? If you focus more on the steps that need to be taken right now in this moment, that like you could start doing today or even this weekend to obtain that goal, it is going to completely change the game. It's going to completely change how you move during this full moon, because it's going to force you to release certain things, because that's the next step in the current process. So in reality, it's going to help you get to that goal so much closer. Why is time to release negativity here for... I'm also hearing too, not to change subject, but I also just heard too, there are some of you guys who feel some type of way because it has something to do with somebody getting recognition for something they didn't exactly do, or an idea that you may have given them that they ran with, and now they're super successful. And so it's making you feel some type of way, because it's like, I'm not upset or anything, but I'm the one who gave them these tools and these plans, and they put them into action, and now they're now they're living their best life, but I'm not in a position to do that for myself, and I feel some type of way. Spirit is saying you definitely can do that if you start. First of all, I'm feeling like there is an energy for some of you where you are slacking or being lazy on the steps that need to be taken, and that's where the energy is coming from. Or you guys are planning so far out in the future that you're not focused on the current, and you're so focused on the future because you've seen how you helped this friend and how they're doing so great and stuff. So all you can think about right now is like, when you get to that place, all these other ideas you have for yourself, but you're not going to get there unless you start planning in the current moment. Okay. So time to release negativity. Why is that here for Gemini placements? Yeah, there's definitely a balanced situation, but for some of you guys, this could be within a relationship. You could have somebody, a partnership, a business partner, or even a romantic partner who is just extremely just in a pessimistic energy right now. And whatever they're going through may be lasting through this full moon, and you're just encouraged not to take on their burdens as your own. For others of you, I feel like this could be balancing out your relationships versus your work, okay? And releasing like the negativity and the burdens that you're putting on yourself when it comes to finding the stability in that, okay? Because I feel like for some of you, there's a partnership that you guys are gonna want to put on hold, or there's like a partnership that's more of a situationship, and it's just bringing a lot of negative energy and vibes into your space right now. And it's like, right now I'm working on financial wealth and I don't have time for this. Fair enough, right? Why is meditate and contemplate in the reverse here for my Gemini placement? Yeah, it's in the reverse because there is a major decision that you have been trying to make, either when it comes to a person, another Gemini, or somebody who has Gemini in their placement, or even a work situation that you have been trying to make a major decision about, because you want it to be a balanced situation. And Spirit is saying that during this full moon, that meditate and contemplate is there because you're definitely going to find that you're going to make the decision, and it is going to balance that out. Like, You don't need to worry about it. You don't need to, did I hear that right? You definitely heard that right. You're going to come out of this contemplative energy because a decision is going to be made that is going to bring balance and reciprocity into your life, okay? So we are headed over to the extended. And for everybody else, if this resonates, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post a new reading. For everybody else, head over to the extended.